Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I figured we need to talk. We need to air some things out, and things have gotten pretty crazy in the past couple days. I'm not going to say I'm not part to blame to that, but some of you might have seen a video that Stavarius, I believe is his name, put out in kind of response to a video I put out, talking about a video that he made and another YouTuber made about neck diving guitars. And it's gotten, a little bit ridiculous from everyone involved. I'll start off with saying I'm not a Kiesel fanboy. If anything, I've been kind of critical of Kiesel in the past years. If you've watched any of my other videos talking about how I wasn't pleased with all the Kiesels, a couple of the Kiesels that I've purchased. I've sold several of them. How import guitars such as Schecter and LTD from Korea were 99% just as good as my Kiesels. And even had some videos of me comparing a Kiesel and my Schecter, and I actually gave the nod to the Schecter. So in any way, shape, or form, I'm not a Kiesel glazer. Okay, it just so happened that the two videos that I saw about neck dive just happened to be about Kiesel. And that's why I used Kiesel as the focal point, just kind of align with the videos that were already made. I could have easily done it with this guitar or any other guitar. And this one does it as well. And it's an Ibanez RG Genesis. And I'll just kind of talk about how things are on YouTube right now. I saw the videos that the guys made, and if anybody else's YouTube's pages are like mine, and I know I looked at his, and his has a similar trend, and it's very unfortunate because he is a very good guitar player. Go over to his channel, check him out. I'm subscribed to the guy. Like I said, I don't have anything negative to say about him. He's actually a very good guitar player and has a really cool channel, so go check him out, subscribe, and support him as well. We have about the same amount of subscribers, and what you come to realize is nobody wants to watch videos of people playing guitar anymore. My most watched videos, a lot of those, I don't even hardly play guitar in them. I'm just ranting, having discussions about guitars. Kind of the same with him. Some of his most viewed videos are, ranting and pointing out things. And I think that's kind of drove people to make videos like that. And so I seen the topic being brought up, and I figured, hey, I'll get a little bit of, it's a hot subject right now. There's multiple videos being made. I'll see if I can entice some views myself. And the video was more or less trolling. I even said at the end of the video it was more or less just a troll video. I normally don't put out videos like that, but wasn't trying to be negative towards anybody, and it was to be taken kind of jokingly as a troll, just kind of a fun video, a rant video. Like, people always want to watch the rant videos, and like, look at Glenn Fricker has built an entire channel on just doing it. So that's more or less what brought me to do it. And nobody's really watching as much of the guitar playing videos, which is kind of sad because there's a lot of good players out there. I try to put some cool stuff out. Stavarius also, he does a lot of cool guitar stuff. Like I say, go check him out. But it's just kind of, you can't win. You can't. I go on that video and I'm looking at some of the comments, and it's like, oh, you're a Kiesel glazer and all this. And I'm like, well, actually, I have videos where I actually say that my Schecter and LTDs from Korea are just as good as my Kiesel, and then you'll have people commenting how wrong I am about that. And I even brought up that Stavarius has a video about his BC Rich is just as good as Kiesel, and then that comment that the one guy wrote a book explaining why quality control of Kiesels was way better than Indonesian shops. He deleted that comment after I said that, Stavarius is kind of agreeing with me on that video of that BC Rich 8-string that he has is just as good pretty much as his Kiesel. But I just wanted to get on here and kind of clear the air a little bit. I'm not out to make enemies with anyone. I just do this for fun. I do it to something I enjoy. I'm sure a lot of us do. Go support the other channels that are putting out stuff. Like I said, go to his channel, subscribe. Make sure to subscribe this video, and let's get some positive discussions going, and support the other videos of the actual playing and stuff on the channels, and let's move on from there. But yeah, it got out of hand. Like I said, I wasn't taking it too seriously. I didn't expect for it to get blown up like it did, and I just want everyone to know I meant no harm by it, and appreciate if you're still here watching, listen to me talk about that, and just thanks for stopping by, and hopefully this whole Kiesel neck dive saga can come to an end. And I will say I do realize people have issues with it, and they have every right to have an opinion about not liking the neck dive or not thinking it's worth buying a guitar and stuff. And I'll just say, you know, that I personally, it doesn't affect me as much, and I was just explaining why in a trolling and immature way, I admit. But yeah, everyone else's thoughts on it are justified as well. So I'm not saying I'm right or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, just go on and check his stuff out. Check some of my playing videos out. Leave in the comments some videos you want to see. Do you want to see some lessons or some covers, or more talking about gear, more different type of videos that I can come up with? That way you can help me put some stuff out for you guys if you're interested. But yeah, just thanks for watching.